Hey everyone. You're the one person that's in the chat at the moment. Anyway, I'm here, I'm live. I'm hoping that the stream will go well. There's a big storm going on right now, so it's kind of we're at the tail end of it, but there's these big thunderheads that have started to come through, and I went outside, looks like it's all clear, so I think we're gonna be good. All right, so listen, before I get jumping into all of the readings, I wanted to pull up this card because here we have the Magician. All right, and I do these shorts and I do, it on TikTok and on Instagram. And this card came up, and this was the energy for today. So I wanted to talk about it here because it really has been around me all day. So when we have the energy of the Magician, this is the powerful manifester. This is being able to pull down from spirit and bring it all the way down and ground it into reality here on earth, right? So here we have this wonderful energy of the Magician. So I feel as if, this is where we're at. This is where we have to, kind of ground ourselves in. What is it that we really want? God, yes, what is it that we really, really want? What is it that we want to manifest? How do we go about creating the life we always wanted? So I feel as if we're at that point where we have an opportunity now to really make things happen. I mean, this guy is making things happen. I love this. This is from the Light Seers Tarot. This is about if we want anything to happen in our lives, we have to make it happen. And we have the ability to make anything we want happen, really, so we have the skills, we have the knowledge, we have the intuition, we have, our emotions. I mean, we have, everything has been given to us. We just have to learn how to use it in order to manifest and really create that world, that life that we always wanted to live, paradise on earth. Because really, I believe in paradise on earth. And it starts right within, with all the chaos around, you can still have paradise on earth. So I feel as if the Magician is really encouraging us, to walk towards what it is we really want. What do we want our lives to look like? What is it that we really want to create? If there are a lot of shifts and changes happening in your life, because listen, the cards that have been coming up, we had a Tower come up, and then we had a Star card, and now we have the Magician coming up, and I'm just feeling as if there's things are shifting and changing. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I had a major shift and change this weekend that totally changed the energy here in my house, so it's one of those things that, when we experience these Tower moments, it's because it really brings us this divine illumination of what it is we need to do. And I feel like it was followed by this Magician card today. So I have to believe that when we have the Tower falls, it kind of brightens up our world and says, oh, guess what? This is all gotta go if this is what you want. So I feel like this is where we're at. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there because I was sitting down meditating and that's what came through. But let's get going on the readings because we have a full moon, not a full moon, a new moon in Virgo, which happens on Thursday. Let's see, it says new moon in Virgo, 6:40 p.m. Pacific time. So if that means anything to anybody, we're going to have a new moon in Virgo. I love the energy of Virgo, and it truly is. Virgo is one of those beautiful signs of the earth. I always feel like Virgos they're beautiful, and they have this way of just being very grounded and earthy. I mean, most Virgos, think about it, they have just this earthiness about them that's really, really appealing. So we're in this energy of really grounding into our beauty, grounding into our environment, grounding into our home, and really tapping into some of that Virgonian energy. And Virgos, they like to mind the details. So we must mind the details, So I feel as if, we're starting to clear out our home and clear out the clutter and starting to mind the details that matter and getting rid of the things that don't matter. This is real good energy from Virgo. So yeah, let's tap into that kind of stuff, because listen, my house has moments where it gets things kind of get forgotten or lost, or I'm not dealing with it. But I always make my bed. You know, you should always make your bed. All right, listen, I'm just babbling now. So let's get going with the reading and see what's going on for all of my Aries. We're going to start with our Aries. All right, so Aries, we're going to see what this new moon wants to bring to you in the energy and spirit of Virgo. Now, here's the other thing about Virgos. I mean, you can't tell Virgos what to do. They don't like to be told what to do. They have like their own way and their own processing, and they really don't like being told what to do. All right, let's see, but let's turn to our Aries. All right, let's focus, focus, focus. Dear Tarot, we are grateful for the messages you're going to present here for all of my Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, maybe an Aries North Node. Boy, that's a big one for right now if you have that. We're all under the energy of that Aries North Node, so that feels good right now because it says we have the opportunity for a fresh new start. And then you follow that with the Magician that I was just talking about, and guess what, man? You can just have this brand new start and create what it is that you've always wanted. Paradise on earth is what I'm after. All right, I'm actually after two things. I'm after freedom of movement, which I really already have, but I need financial freedom because, you know, this, you know, limping along with my cars and just kind of really feeling stuck all the time because I just don't have the money. I want that to change. I really do. I want that to change. And I accept the abundance that is landed in my lap. So there. How's that for manifestation of what it is that I really need? Because I do. Freedom of movement. I want to be able to move around and do whatever it is I want to do. You know, I don't want to be limited, and you know, like I'm willing to do my work. I love this work, you know, and I can do this anywhere I go. So I could have freedom of movement if I could do this, right? You know, but I want freedom of movement and I want financial freedom. And I think we all want that, don't you? Don't you want freedom of movement? Don't you want to be able to move about? Don't you want to know that you can like call in and say, I don't have to come into work because everybody's got this and everything's working real good? I mean, wouldn't you love that? You know, and then to have the financial freedom to have peace of mind. And I'm not putting a number behind that financial freedom. No, 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 no. I just want it to come in. I just want it to keep coming. I want that, you know, that flow of money. If I say, oh my gosh, I want to take a trip over here and see my friend, I haven't seen them, and, you know, I hear they're not doing well, I can go. You know, I don't want any limitations. And if I have to get a hotel, I can get a hotel. And that's not going to be a problem. And if I need to eat, I can eat. So anyway, financial freedom and freedom of movement, how wonderful would that be? But I also believe that, you know, if we don't have our health, we have nothing. You know, so to be healthy and have freedom of movement and financial freedom, I guess that is more in line with what I really want. You know, you gotta be specific sometimes when you're putting it out there to the universe. Anyway, let's see what this new moon in Virgo is going to ground into our Aries energy. Are you ready, Aries? Let's see. What does this new moon want to say to you? Ooh, we have the Two of Cups. So there could be love, you know, maybe there's a fresh new relationship that's on the horizon. I am definitely feeling like this is one of those things where it's a true union, you know, because you can truly, immediately I feel like you trust each other. I like this energy for you, and I like that this new moon is bringing this energy around of a relationship. I'm almost afraid to pick another card for you, Aries, because I don't want, I want to stop right here for you. This is so good, you know, because you've been having it, you know, things have been up and down in your world, haven't they? So I feel as if to come up with this energy of this Two of Cups. But let me see what's on the bottom, and we'll go that way. Oh, Aries. Oh, my goodness. Aries, look what I just pulled up. So you come up in your own little reading here for the energies of this new moon. So I feel as if some of you, Aries, wow, you could be falling in love. There's definitely an energy around you and somebody who really has their eye on you. You're a little hung up though, all right? Because I do see you having some reservations around this person because you don't really feel the chemistry. But that's okay, all right? You know, listen, when we meet people, give them a chance. Everybody needs a chance. And just because initially you don't feel that chemical spark or chemistry, this could be somebody who could be very important in your life down the road. maybe not so much as a romantic relationship, but as a real good friendship. Somebody who, like, you know, it is really nice to have them around. You enjoy their company. You know, relationships, I feel, are changing now. So they're not all, you know, about having relationships, you know, to have sex. A lot of relationships now are about really enjoying the company of other people. You know, so I feel as if there's just a connection that you come upon, Aries, all right? So, you know, put the walls down, all right? Because this is not about sex. You know, this is about a real honest connection between two people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as if, you know, this new moon is really wanting you to approach relationships more on that level than on a sexual level. You know, because I feel as if, you know, you are very powerful. You come out really strong here. I mean, look how powerful you look. I mean, you're sitting in this chair. You got your staff here. I mean, you're focused. You know what it is and how you are. And I feel as if, you know, now, you know, there's this new dimension happening in relationships. You know, where we can let our guards down and we can learn how to just enjoy the company of someone else without the pressure of whether or not we're going to go to bed with them or have sex with them. You know, and that's not to say going to bed and having sex with them is not a bad thing, but it's good to just kind of start out that way. So I do feel as if this connection, it's not about love. It's more about really enjoying the company of somebody new. And in this new energy of Virgo, this could be the beginning of what I feel for you, Aries, is really kind of meeting new people. You know, it's just like, you know, as we grow, you know, we grow away from some of our friends because we no longer do the things that we do with those friends. And, you know, we change and some of us get married and have kids and, you know, so you can't be hanging out at the bar with the guys. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as if you are now stepping into this new level, Aries. And in this new level, there's this new dimension of people and relationships that I think, you know, could open a lot of really great doors for you, especially having Aries in the North Node. I mean, it's really guiding you and encourage you for the new, you know. So this is a new opportunity to really ground yourself, Aries, in a direction around relationships, because that's the energy that came up for you in regards to this new moon. So yeah, I think that's really nice, Aries, because it's really good to be able to, like, you know, be able to hang and chill with your friends and, you know, and new friends. It's always nice to meet somebody where you just kind of click. You know? Anyway, enjoy the connection. Enjoy the connection with no pressure. All right, let's move on to my Taurus. And let's see. And did that make any sense to you since you're an Aries? Just curious. All right, let's move on to my Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We have a new moon in Virgo. What does this new moon want to say to all of my Taurus? What's going on for all my Taurus? Ooh, we have the Devil card coming out. But this is what I want to tell you about the Devil card, because immediately I did not get like a bad thing from it. What I got from this, because this is the energy of the devil as well, is that sometimes, you know, it's good for you to get out there and do things that you wouldn't do. You know, it's like maybe, you know, you can go out, you know, and oh, that's good, Anne, you have a work connection. You know, Taurus, I just feel as if this is wanting you to, you know, go ahead and play a little bit. You know, that's all right. But it also has a message of the devil, all right? So let's not all put it all in with someone. You know what I mean? You know, so I feel as if for some of you, you're starting to see a connection that you had with someone, all right, Taurus? And it was really, really toxic, all right? We have the Three of Swords, we have the devil here, and then we have this page right in the middle. But I love it in this deck. This is the Spellcaster's deck. Because look how big her sword is. I love this sword, all right? Because this sword is really, really big. And it really kind of, it's like, within this energy of this person and what happened to you and all this pain, I feel as if you are really kind of finding your way, really conquering. It's like you are cutting through all of this toxic energy and all of the pain that you are feeling. You know, because the three of swords is really painful. I mean, you know, these are deep wounds that you are carrying right now, and I feel as if within these deep wounds, there's something really amazing emerging. All right, because it's almost like what has happened to you has given you wisdom beyond your years. And I feel as if it's one of these things where in this new moon, you're going to start to see what has happened to you as the lessons that you need to learn in life, you know. And listen, it's kind of like that dark night of the soul type of energy, but it's almost as if you're starting to really see the lessons within this toxic energy that you were placed in that hurt you so badly. So now it's time to start new, right? And I'm going to pull another card for you. Oh, look, and the Eight of Cups is over here upside down. Yeah, I think you make a decision, you know, to not hang on to that negative energy that hurt you so badly. And it's almost as if, you know, I'm gonna take control and I'm gonna start fresh because it's a page, it's a young energy. You know, so I like it for you. So I feel as if this is a very empowering new moon for you. So just be, really stand your ground, all right? If there is a direction that you need to go in it. Do not let anybody, because I feel like somebody may try to keep you from moving on. All right. And Taurus, it's really important that you move on. All right. And you can't be listening to everybody else around you. You have to follow your heart. You have to follow your intuition. And your intuition and your heart is telling you, let's go. All right. We have mountains to climb. I can't just stay stuck here. I got things to do. So it's almost as if, you've clawed your way out of this really dark place, Taurus, right? Because Eight of Cups is hard. You know, because this is a situation that had a lot of emotions connected to it. So, but I really, really, really want to advise you on following your heart, because I just feel like there's somebody, an older person or somebody who thinks they know more than you. All right. Don't do this because I know, right? Don't listen to anybody that kind of throws that at you, Taurus, because I'm really feeling like this time around, you've got to move and you've got to haul on your own, right? And you've got to do it your way. And you can't listen to anybody else because you've been hurt enough, right? Good new moon for you. Good time to do this because it's a very grounding energy. You're going to find your beauty again. Really, really, really. So I'm good. Good on you. All right. Let's see. Let's move on to my Gemini. Gemini, what's going on? Well, you know what, Anne? I don't know if you're still out there, but I'm going to respond to what you just texted in there in the chat. You know, I don't think it needs to be more right now. I think, the fact that you enjoy each other's company is what matters right now. And that you genuinely care about him, and they probably care about you the same way. Because we know when you have this, But again, it doesn't need to be more, especially in a work connection. But that's not to say down the road things might not turn into something. But it's really important that right now that's where this is. So I'm really happy that there is somebody who you really can really connect with, because that's important. All right, Gemini, new moon. What's it saying to you? Some of you Geminis, you need to really kind of get out there and enjoy yourself more. All right? Seriously, and I think this new moon wants you to enjoy yourself some more. All right, I have the Three of Cups here coming out as the overall energy of what this new moon wants to say to you. All right, so here we see three people, they're all out having a good time. A lot of times when we have the Three of Cups, it's about being, enjoying the company of family, generational, so it's like, for some of you Gemini, you probably really love to have the whole family around, right? Because that's when you're really happy, when you have the whole family around. But I feel as if there's been something that has held you back from really being happy. And I'm not sure. April, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But listen, Gemini, I just feel as if, here we have this energy of the Seven of Swords reversed to the Four of Pentacles. There's something that you feel like you need to make peace with, because when we have the Seven of Swords, this guy usually is stealing these swords away. And they're stealing the swords away, to kind of keep people from being able to fight. So I feel as if, this energy to the Four of Pentacles, where, you may need to open up a little bit. Maybe there's a reason why are you not feeling happy? You should be feeling, grateful that everybody's all together, but there's something bothering you. And I feel as if, when things bother you, Gemini, you have to, spit them out, because if not, your mind, you are so mental, and there's so many of you in there. You're twins, it's just like all this talk starts going on. So it's really important that when things happen within the home or within the family, Gemini, that, in order to create the balance and the beauty and the harmony that Virgo wants of you in this new moon, you've got to really speak up. If, the kids go out and, they come back in and you just clean the kitchen and they trash it and then they don't clean it up, you got to do something. You got to say something, but how you say it is going to make the big difference. Because if you don't say anything, that's making a statement. Now you're being a little more passive aggressive. Get it? So really, this is really encouraging you, to like when things aren't like kind of working for you, let people know, because it's better to do that than get all grumpy all on your own, right? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, April. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. All right, so April, if you like, you can ask me a question. I'm always happy to pull a card. I like to do that. I'm a tarot reader, and you are people that I read for. So, my philosophy is that this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to help you guys. And it's one thing to do a collective general reading, right? Like, if we are good tarot readers, we're going to hit on 10% of you. That's all. It's just such a tiny percentage. But when you ask me a direct question, I can give you a direct answer. And then I can be more accurate. But anyway, that's how that works, So it's like, as tarot readers, I'm just reading the cards hoping that it makes sense. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Okay, April. All right, well, listen, since you're open to anything that'll come your way, let me shift over to another deck and clear the energy. And let's pull a card for you, and then we'll come back and we'll do Cancer and the rest of the clan, right? So let's do that for you. Let me, I've got my little bag of tricks here. This is actually my cedar bag. I love the way it sounds. All right, let's see. I'm just going to cleanse these cards. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, April. And let's see, what is it that the tarot wants to say to you, April Day, on this energy of the new moon of Virgo that's coming her way. Let me have 3 cards for April. And can you tell me what is it that she needs to know today? All right, you're open. All right, here you go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go. First card out. Are you ready? Seriously, look what we got. The Star card. April, I just got chills, honestly. Because, when I see the star, it tells me that just recently you've gone through something. And you really needed, to know that there was hope. I love that the Star card has come out for you, because I feel as if there's something you really, really want. And you see this energy here? It's it's almost like a balloon, the cord to a balloon in the store. But I just feel as if, you know, a wish is really going to come true and something really good's going to come your way. So that's your first card. But let's see, let's get a couple more out because we said there was 3. So I have to talk about an energy because we're picking the 3 cards. And the next card that I have here is that of the Emperor reversed. So I feel like this is somebody you are involved with, somebody you're dealing with. And the energy of this guy, I have to tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it when the court cards come upside down, and I really don't like it when the Emperor, because this is somebody who has an awful lot of control. And sometimes they really misuse the control. And here I have the card of the Queen of Swords, and she comes upside down. So I feel as if sometimes, April, that, you know, you get really upset and you get almost angry at this person, but you don't say anything. This is one of those things where, you know, I feel you stew, you know, so there's a lot that this person does that upsets you. But I feel as if with this Star card, something really big is going to shift. I've got to pull you another card. Justice card. Again, we get this energy of unfairness and imbalance between the two of you. So I feel as if you've got to turn these cards around. So this new moon, I feel as if with this Queen of Swords, this is you, April. You have to really turn around and get control, you know, because if not, you know, it's just going to fester inside of you. And I don't know, like for me, when that kind of stuff festers, I get sick. And I don't want you to get sick. So I am going to look at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you do deal with this person. And however it is that you choose to deal with him, there is a really great outcome. Look at that, bottom of the deck. And you know, you move out of a place of the being very alone and dark. Good things are coming for you, April. I'm telling you, really good things are coming. You're starting to see things so clear, all right? But really, turn yourself around. And you know what's funny? In this deck, this is the Light Seers Tarot, all right? She always, to me, she looks like she's steering a ship. So get in your ship, April, and head toward your true north, all right? Because that's where you are going to find true happiness. All right. That was for you, April. All right, I'm going to get back to the reading. Oh, look, we have a few people in the house. Welcome in, everyone. I'm reading for the energies of the new moon. I want to see what this new moon has to say to all of us. And I am now going back. I went on a tangent there for just a moment. I'm back. All right, now that I'm back, let's see. Yeah, it's a great deck, isn't it? All right, let's see what's going on for all my Cancers for the energy of this new moon. What does this new moon in Virgo want to say to all of my Cancers out there today? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What does this new moon... Ooh, I'm feeling the tower. I'm feeling the tower, Cancer. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, what do we have? Okay, something is coming to an end. All right, hold on. I got to take my sweater off because it all of a sudden has gotten really, really hot. It just got real hot. I don't know whether some of you Cancers live in a hot area or it's just all of a sudden heat wave. All right, let's look at what's going on for you in the new moon. This new moon is asking you to end a cycle. You know, it is time to really close the door on a situation. And you know, it's one of those things, if you don't close it, the tower will come in and close it for you. Because I feel as if this is really what the energy wants of you. It wants you to end a cycle and start new. If you don't end this cycle, I feel as if you could find yourself missing opportunities that would be really good for you. I feel as if, you know, you are being faced, you know, it's like you're at a crossroads, all right? And you've got to close this door so that these two energies can happen. All right, so here we have the World card, world wanting to close its door for you, Cancer, but over here we have you, hanging on a little bit, all right? And, here we have the Ace of Pentacles. It's hard to make the aces not be a positive, all right? But here I feel as if with this Two of Wands, if you do not change and you stay where you are and you don't make the shifts that you need to make, then you will find yourself really, I feel like financially, you might find yourself at a loss, just things, are not going to go well for you. Because it's really asking you, the universe says this new moon, if you want balance and peace and beauty and harmony in your life, you have to end something, all right? And if you choose not to end it, you're going to miss all these opportunities. And, here, this was your opportunity. You had an open door. Let's flip them around so that you understand what I'm trying to say here. All right, Cancer? Here, look at how big that coin is, all right? This is a big coin, and here you are with the Two of Wands, all right? This is about really kind of taking the road less traveled. And here there's this little bird. It's almost like you need to end a situation. You need to end something. And if you don't, you know what will happen if you don't end it. So I feel like there is this big cycle that, is wanting to close, and you're a crab, all right? So, all right, crabs, they go sideways, all right? They always move sideways, this way and that way, before they finally move forward. And I feel like it is time for you to move forward and close this door so that you can really open these new doors that want to open for you. The Two of Wands, it's a choice. It's a decision you have to make. You got to do this. You can stay or you can go. It's all on you. But you already know what it's like where you are. And you already know that it's gotten harder, hasn't it? Because when we need to end a cycle and we choose not to, and it's like we want to fight those energies, then it's just like, we get bopped in the head and we get flat tires and, we can't sleep and, next thing you know, you got a rash and, what I'm saying? So end the cycle, Cancer. End it, because there's something much better wanting to begin, all right? So go in that direction. I got that out. All right. Hey, thanks you guys for popping into the chat. Really happy that you guys are here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Boink. Because that really helps me out, and I'm trying so hard, to push this channel over the top. And I just keep going and going and going. I'm like the little train that could. I'm going to get there, Maybe not today, but I'm going to get there. All right, you guys, let's move on to my Leos. Let's see what the new moon wants to say to all my Leos. Thanks, you guys. Hey, listen, I'm always happy to pull cards. So if you guys got a question and the energies, there's not a lot of people here, I'm happy to kind of like tap into you guys. I just did that for April, but if not, you can just wait till the end. And at the end, I always open up the door to see whether or not you want to ask a question. So the opportunity is there tonight, all right? All right, let's see what's going on with all of my Leos. What does this new moon want to say to all of my Leos? Leos. What's going on, Leo? Leo. All right, are you ready? This new moon wants to say to you, ooh, you got to make a decision. You have got to make a decision. If you want to be happy, Leo, there's something you have to do. All right, look at this. Here we have you with these two swords behind your back, not in front of you. It's almost like you don't want to make this decision that you know you have to make. All right. And here we have the Nine of Wands coming upside down. And I feel like the energy here for you, Leo, is that, you have tried doing something and you've tried for a while and it hasn't worked. Because when we have the Nine of Wands, I mean, you have this wand and this wand and this wand and this wand and this wand, and now you're so guarded, right? That, you got your guard up and everything else, that it's better if you just don't make a decision. But honestly, you've got to do something. I mean, here, the Two of Swords says if you want to have everything, and here we have the Ten of Pentacles, if you want to have everything, you need to make some decisions. And some of these decisions have to do with like seeing what, you can't keep doing the same thing that's not working for you. Isn't that the definition of crazy, right? So you've got to break a cycle and you've got to get out of it. And you've got to go out there and make a decision that if you want to go and get everything you ever wanted, Ten of Pentacles is everything. It is love. It is money. It is family. It is, having, happiness, health, everything. If you want that, you know that you have to make a decision. All right. And you've got to move in a different direction, because where you've been moving, and it hasn't been getting you there, you need to stop and say, why hasn't it been getting me there? One of the lessons I learned from a really, really wonderful old man in my life, he said, he told me, he's like, if life is really, really hard, you have to stop and say, this might not be the way I have to go. Life is simple. We are the ones that complicate it. And we complicate it because now we're carrying two swords instead of one sword, so it's like we have to simplify our life. And if you want to be happy, I feel as if you've got to get rid of everything that doesn't work for you. All right, say goodbye. So that you can finally have what you've always wanted, that Ten of Pentacles. And I feel as if there is somebody around you, Leo. If you're single, I feel as if there's somebody really close around you who could be somebody very important in your life down the road. Just saying. Just saying. Do you have aliens, grays watching over you? All right, listen, I'm going to hold your question until a little later because that's a whole other energy. And I don't want to bring it in while I'm doing these readings for the new moon. Got it? But I will answer your question, Judy, all right? So just hang in there, and if you kind of leave, you can always come back because you can stream it back, all right? All right, let's move on to my Virgos. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay, all right. Thanks for coming, Judy. I'm glad it's your first time here. It's nice to have new people. New people bring fresh energy. They bring newness. It's always nice. All right, let's see what's going on for my Virgos. This is your new moon, Virgo. So what does the new moon have to say to all of my Virgos today? Really grateful for all of my Virgos. What does the new moon have to say to my Virgos? Ooh, Virgo. All right, Virgo. We need to look at how you love your person. All right, because I feel as if you are involved with somebody who you love. Okay, I see this, Virgo. You love them, right? I just want you to know that I know that. All right. So listen, Virgo. So here we have, the Two of Cups coming upside down. All right, and then we have the Three of Wands. I think you are trying to really love this person, but you don't. All right, I said it. You don't. I mean, you've tried. I mean, Three of Wands says, you're waiting for your ships to come in and it's just not happening. What you want from this person, you're not getting it back. All right. It's just like, but we have great connection. But you're not happy. I don't feel the love. There's just something that's just like really just not happening between the two of you. Oh, but we really love each other. But you don't. All right. You really don't. It's almost like, the kind of love that you were talking about, it's not a deep love. It's a needy love. And that's what I'm feeling, Virgo. I'm feeling like, it's not a genuine, I love you because of who you are as a person. It's more of a relationship between you and someone who is like, I love you because I need you, and, that's very codependent. So I'm picking up a lot of codependent energy between you and this person. All right, so this new moon wants you to look at how you love your person and where is the codependency. And maybe we can start to look at, where some of these habits that have built up in the codependent connection that you have, you can start to release. Because listen, it's just not cool to be codependent on someone, because you lose a sense of who you are. I mean, we have a backbone. This is my backbone. It's not your backbone, and we need this backbone to stand up because we are an individual. So I feel as if you've gotten lost in this relationship, you've become really codependent with each other, and it's just not working for you. And you really want it to work because you really love this person. Well, you can still love someone but not be romantically involved. And you can love someone even if they're not good for you. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, Virgo, but I just feel as if you really need to look at your relationship and where it works for you and where it's not working for you. All right, and I think this new moon, because it's your new moon, it really wants you to look at that and really kind of ground into what you really want in a connection. Because you're all about beauty and harmony. You and Libra, you kind of swing together. Honestly, the two of you, I mean, there's a reason why you're together on this. You follow each other on the zodiac. But I'm just really feeling that this energy that you are dealing with, you have to look at the codependency and why you remain to hang on to it. All right, Virgo, so that's your new moon message. All right. Let's turn our energies over to Libra, because I was just talking about Libras. What's going on for all my Libras out there? What message does this new moon want you to know? Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, what's this message for all of my Libras? Grateful, thankful. To all of you out there, thanks for tuning in. It's nice to see people in here. Really grateful for the super chat and just for your energy, because I'm reading off of you guys. Right? All right, let's see what's going on for you, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. What's going on, Libra? Let me see what's happening for you. Libra, you've got some choices to make. 7 of Cups. So here in this new moon, Libra, when we have the 7 of Cups, we have options. We have choices. We can do this, or we can do that, or we can maybe do this, or we can do that, or maybe I want to be this. And, there's a lot of choices that are in front of you right now, Libra. But the thing is you have to pick one, and let's see if we can ground it down into reality. So with this, you may be trying to figure out what are you good at that you can go up against the competition. So maybe, there is this energy around needing to find, work, or you don't feel good about yourself and how can you make yourself feel better. But I feel as if, whatever it is that you do, you've got to understand you got to go up against all these people. So you really want to hit that beehive, right? But there's this sense of insecurity coming up with this Strength card. So listen, I want to tell you, because I'm hearing, oh, I'm not good enough. Listen, Libra, you got to walk in with confidence. When you want something, aren't you very confident? When you go after something that you really want, what do? You go and you go get it and you bring it home and it's like it's done. And if you really want something, what do? You really go after and you get it. Now, with all these choices in front of you, you really got to hone in on what is it you really want, Libra, because you're going to have to go up against other people, other energies in order for it to ground into reality. And, you're feeling very insecure. So I feel like this new moon for you, Libra, is all about you finding your strength, finding your power, not being afraid to, shine your talents, not being afraid to be who you are. This is a lion that has a lot of pride. This is a lion that is very noticeable. This is, people stop when the lion shows up, right? And I feel as if you have to have the courage of the lion. You have to have the pride of the lion. Just get on top of that, get on that lion and go, because I feel as if you can't let yourself talk yourself out of, what could possibly be a really good move for you. All right. So this new moon, find your courage. Find what it is you really want. I mean, honestly, I feel like your message, Libra, is more specifically said to, find your ground. plug in, all right? Plug into what it is you really want. There's a lot of things that you can choose from, but there is one in particular that really will resonate for you. And that's the one that you're going to go up against all these other people. You know, these people are competing. You know, there's a lot of competition out there, but you have everything and more than these people do. So you just have to go in there and know that. Confidence will gain you success. You know, dress for success. Walk in there with your head held high. You have a backbone. Let's use it, right? All right, so, oh my gosh, and look, the Eight of Wands came flipping out. So I feel as if once you move in the direction, things are going to happen fast, all right? I think it's Abraham Hicks or Dolores Cameron. They say these are the rockets of desire, you know? So once you set your sights on what it is you want, Libra, go get it, all right? Because I feel like this new moon wants you to go there, all right? Okay, moving on to my Scorpios. What are my Scorpios doing? Scorpio. Grateful, thankful for the messages from my Scorpios. What is Scorpio? What does this new moon want to say to my Scorpios? There's a message for my Scorpios for this new moon. So what is the message for all my Scorpios for this new moon? Grateful, thankful for the messages of the new moon. Ooh, competition. All right, I feel like you got to start practicing. We just were talking about competition, you know, so I feel as if you are going to be going up against a lot of other people. All right, so we want to hit that hive. You want to be the one that, you know, hands down, you will land the job, the position, whatever it is that you are after. So I like that. But here with the Hermit, again, it is saying that you need to practice, all right? You can't just do things alone. And for some of you Scorpios, that could be the message for you as well. That, you know, you can't do everything alone. You know, because look, these guys, they're all practicing, having a good time, and you're over here being a hermit. You know, sometimes you have to engage and maybe, you know, do group activities. That would be really, really good. But this, I feel as if your message, what's coming through for me right now for you, Scorpio, is that it is really important for you to not spend so much time alone and really engage with other people. Because I feel like you have a lot to learn from other people, and they have a lot to learn from you because you're coming in with a lot of wisdom and everything else. So maybe you come in and, you know, you find that, you know, you can really help, you know, others get better at what they do. I don't know, but I just feel as if, you know, you need to open up and just really see that the competition is real out there. And if you're going to get out there, you've got to get out there. You know, it's not going to go away, especially if it's time. And I feel like this Hermit keeps it, you know, we don't want you to, like, you know, miss an opportunity, because look, he's trying to really keep that flame from going out, all right? And it's just like, we got to light your fire again, you know? So, you know, you got to start practicing and get out there. So I really feel like some of you Scorpios need to have a fire lit under you. Maybe you just need a fire lit to do something. Maybe you just need a fire lit under you to get you motivated, to start a project, to do something. I'm not sure, but, you know, this energy is like, you know, we don't want that flame to blow out. We don't, right? So it's time for you to get yourself out there and do things. Three of Pentacles. See, you like to work by yourself, you know, but if you work by yourself, you know, how are you going to get yourself out there? You're still going to need people, right? You can work by yourself all day long, but if you're working on a product, you're going to have to sell it. So what are you going to do if you get it, you know, so now you have all this product, but you're not selling it, right? Because you don't want to deal with the people. So I feel as if, you know, you've got to really open up here, you know, and there's something that you do and you do very well. Because also when I see the Three of Pentacles, this is something that you do and that you're very skilled at. I mean, this is something you have done and you've worked for, and it's a gift almost that you have. You know, and I just feel like you're as good as everybody else out there, Scorpio. Seven of Cups also, you know, so I feel like you've really got to make some choices. You've got to really make some choices here and really ground into some of this energy. Yeah, things are going to start to happen very quickly. Oh, wait, I have another card. Temperance, right? I feel as if with this, you know, if you want things to really kind of turn around. You want your life to turn around. You've got to get out there and get among all the competition. And, temperance reversed. I mean, this is, when you have no patience, trying to force things to happen in the end. Don't wait until it's too late. Because that's what I feel like, this guy's like, you've got to get this over and out of your system before it's too late. So, there's a message here for you too to start moving things quickly, to get things going, So I feel as if you're being motivated and you're being inspired to be motivated, because with that Hermit, it's like, you've held on to something, and it could be a talent or a gift. I'm just feeling like there's something about you that you have held hidden for a long time. And I just feel like it's time, Scorpio, for you to get out there with whatever this is that you do, and do it. Because I think you're going to do really, really well. All right. I'm going to move on to my Sagittarius. What's going on, Sagittarius? Message for my Sagittarians for this new moon. Grateful, thankful for the messages for the new moon. For all my Saggies out there, what does this new moon in Virgo want to say? Ooh, again, the Seven of Cups. Boy, it just doesn't want to go away. And I'm over here shuffling the cards. But here it is again on the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling like a lot of us have to make decisions. We have to choose what we really want. You are no exception, Sagittarius. All right, so that Seven of Cups is about let's pop the bubble and quit thinking about all of these wonderful things that we could do, could be, or whatever, and let's just make it happen. I mean, the Seven of Cups wants you to pick something and ground it into reality. What's it gonna be, right? What's it gonna be? So let's see what else. What other message does my Sagittarian need to know for this new moon? What does the new moon have to say to you? All right, Saggy. So you're avoiding something. We have a tower that's wanting to come down. But, this is one of those situations, you're avoiding what it is that's keeping you unstable. And here we have the Five of Swords. And it's reversed. All right, so let's talk about it. All right, now this is just for some of you Saggies out there. I don't feel like this is for all of you. But here we have this tower, okay? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles coming up. And there's just this energy of instability around you, all right? And in order for this to go away, you've got to make a shift, a change, something that you are avoiding. So you have to make a shift or a change that you just don't want to, all right? And this shift and change, I just feel like once you get through the door, you're going to be like, that wasn't so bad. But right now, boy, I'm telling you, this new moon really wants you. Look, I turned the cards around. If you want to have everything that you've worked for, I mean, when we have the Nine of Pentacles, you've worked to get there, all right? You weren't handed Nine Pentacles. You earned your way to this position, all right? But if you're not there because you came upside down and there is something that you are avoiding that's keeping you from this energy, it's time to quit avoiding it. All right, and here with this Five of Swords coming up reverse, it's like, I don't really want to fight. I don't know, and it's just like, stop it, Sagittarius, stop it. I feel as if you have got to, go in the direction that you really want to go in. And there's something blocking you, and you know what it is, because you are avoiding whatever it is that it's going to take for you to make your next move. And I feel like this new moon, Sagittarius, wants this tower to fall. So you know how this works in the world, so when the universe says, all right, you keep avoiding this tower, guess what? I'm going to make it fall. So, for some of you Sagittarians, I want to say you could expect the unexpected, especially when we see a tower card. and it's reversed. So there could be something that really shows up and could destabilize you. That would send you going in a new direction. Or there could be just a situation that you need to do that you know is very difficult in order to move ahead. So I feel like this new moon wants you to get a little aggressive, and because I have here the Knight of Swords reversed. And then we have the Knight of Wands that sits underneath it. So I feel as if, this is not really being very aggressive towards this energy. And I feel like you really have to. If this is what you want, Sagittarius, you've got to make the shift. You've got to let this tower fall. And you know what it is, all right? You know exactly what it is. So this new moon is probably going to bring this energy up, all right, so that it can really be dealt with, so that you can have this new beginning. Remember, the Virgo moon, it's all about like creating this sense of structure and groundedness in we are, so that we can create the beauty and harmony that follows in Libra, right? So now we've got to ground into this energy. So now's the time to make those changes. All right, Capricorn. Judy, you're still out there? I haven't forgotten you. All right, Capricorn. We got a new moon in Virgo. And I want to know what messages this new moon has to say to you, Capricorn, today. So let's see. What's the messages for all of my Capricorn? What's going on? For the new moon, what message do you have to say to all of my Cappies today? It's nice to have you guys in the house. Really nice to have you here. Really appreciate you all. All right, let's see. Capricorn, first card out. Knight of Cups coming up reversed. And then we have the High Priestess reversed, and we have the Two of Swords. Some of you guys are dealing with someone who that you gotta take the rose-colored glasses off. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who they're not invested into the long term. And Capricorn, you want the long haul. You know what I mean? Like you're always looking for love. But I feel like a lot of Capricorns look for love in all the wrong places. And this is one of these situations. I feel like, you're dealing with somebody who leaves you really feeling confused. And I think you've sat on the fence as to, I don't know if I really want to be with this person. But here's your intuition, the High Priestess coming up. And I think they might be showing you some sides of this person, Capricorn, that, might help you make this decision. Because I do see that you do make a decision at some point. And I feel as if, you break away and you go on your own. And I just say this, that you break away, because this is something you haven't been wanting to do. But I'm just feeling like you've been avoiding it with this Two of Swords, all right? So when we see the Two of Swords come up, there's usually like this confusion as to I don't know if I really want to do this. And if I do this, then this will happen. And what happens, to the dog? And, there's this real imbalance that happens between your mind and what you should do, right? So I feel like your intuition kind of steps in. So some of you may have like real insights and hits of like, I think I'm going to cut this person out and I'm just going to go on my own way. Because I want to say that sometimes when we're with people that no longer can grow in the direction that we're growing in, because there's a lot of mountains and there's these lit mountains back here. And I feel like, there's something you want to accomplish. And if this person is holding you back from accomplishing what you want, that's where, you can clear up some of the confusion. Because once you see, it's like you put your foot down on this rock and it's just like, oh, I think I know what I need to do now. If this is what I want to do. Because some of you may want to go back to school. Some of you may want to start something new somewhere else. But this is an energy of, really seeing that maybe this person you've totally outgrown, and they're not your person down the road. They were your person in the moment, but not now. So I feel as if you're at that crossroads, and this new moon, I think you finally make some decisions about that. We do have the Star card coming out. And then we have the Four of Cups. This isn't an easy decision that you're making, but this is one that you really have to make. All right, so I feel as if some of you Capricorns have to say, is it about me or is it about this relationship? And do we have enough glue in this relationship or not, And I'm not seeing the glue with this Knight of Cups reversed. Because the Knight of Cups reversed, they just like to have fun. They don't want to get serious about a relationship. They don't want any of that. No, 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 no. So I feel like, you know, for you, Capricorn, you know, you're clearing the way so that you can, like, really focus on your goals and what it is you really want to accomplish. It's very much more in line with who you are. I mean, you're a mountain goat, you know. You like to climb mountains. So, you know, there's a lot you want to accomplish. And sometimes you just got to make those cuts, right? All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius, what's going on for all my Aquarians for this new moon? We're asking the tarot to give us a message for all my Aquas, and see whether or not there is something important that you need to know for this new moon. What's the message? There's got to be something important. We all have something important. All right, Aquarius, are you ready? All right, first card out, High Priestess. Ooh. So I feel like your intuition's talking to you. Very spiritual energy. Hanged Man. Oh, but you're hung up about what it is you need to be doing. So we need to pull another card. And then we have the Eight of Swords. All right, you know, you can't, sometimes, you know, Aries, you're the inventor. And you have a mind that, you know, has this vastness to it. All right, but here you're in this tree, all tied up. So I feel like you've got to untie yourself. Notice she's tied up and this guy's tied up. And I feel like, you know, it's time to, you know, get out of this energy of just being stuck, all right? And usually I don't say that with the Hanged Man, but this Hanged Man, you know, he's really strapped into this tree, like not wanting to go through the growth spurt. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's hard to make some changes. And you've been really in your head lately. And I feel like it's time to get out of your head. So your intuition, I feel like, is really kind of knocking on your door. And it's wanting you to do things. And it's wanting you to see things. And you're probably seeing things and doing things that you can't tell anybody, you know, because, oh my God, they're going to think I'm crazy if I told them that, you know, this thing just appeared out of nowhere and was looking at me and told me a whole message and, you know. But I feel as if, you know, you're not crazy. And I feel as if a lot of what's coming to you, there's a lot of information coming your way. There's a lot of downloads. There's just a lot of, you know, so don't overthink it. All right. So, you know, I'm feeling like, you know, this is a lot of information coming towards you from your psyche. And, you know, like I said, don't overthink it. Just write it down. You know, if you're getting all these downloads, just write it down. You don't need to make sense of any of it right now. You just need to record it. So I'm encouraging you to keep a dream journal, to just at the end of the day, maybe journal at the end of the night or in the morning, you know, just kind of some things that have happened, synchronicities, you know, just what you heard in passing, you know, just coincidences and all of that, because I feel as if there's a real development that's coming your way, right? So, yeah, I like it. And, you know, you're going to be faced with a decision, Aquarius, all right? Because I feel as if, you know, things have to change, you know, financially, or at least, you know, the balance between home and work. You know, because a lot of times when we see these two cards, you're moonlighting, you're doing a lot of things, all right? And when we have the Two of Coins, you've got to really find some balance. So I feel like there's a lot of information coming to you, you know, in trying to help you find that balance, all right? And some of the messages I think are coming through loud and clear, and it could be freaking you out a little bit, but don't, you know, that's the message, that's the language of the universe, as I like to say. But yeah, I think it's really time for you to get out of your head and not to be so comfortable in the comfort zone, because Aquarius, the magic happens outside of your comfort, always, always. And it's time to get out of this place that, you know, has held you, this tree. It's time to get out of the tree and just try to move on and see what the world has got waiting for you, because clearly your psyche is talking to you, Aquarius. All right, we have a few people in the house. Welcome, everyone. All right, I'm going to finish up here with Pisces, and then I'm going to jump over to Judy, and then maybe go back to Anne. And if anybody else has a question, throw it out there, and I'll answer a few correct questions. There's 10 of you guys out there. It's a nice number to have in the chat. So welcome, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right, Pisces, what does this new moon want to say to you? So we have the Devil coming up reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Swords. Ooh. So this new moon, let's look at it. We have, I think you're starting to see a situation isn't everything you wanted it to be. If anything, Pisces, I feel as if, you know, things have taken a turn for the worse. All right. We have the Three of Swords coming out as final outcome here. So I feel like, you know, the fact that you recognize that, you know, things aren't, you know, what you thought they were going to be. It's almost as if, you know, you started out with somebody really, really great. And then as you got to know them, you got to know them. And I can't help but feel like when we have Three Swords, there was a third energy that was also at play here. So I think this new moon is going to come up. All right. And I think what's going to come up is the hurt and the pain that happened between you and someone. All right. Because, you know, I feel as if it was really toxic, and here it is, and it's time to really deal with it and look at it. So you can pull these swords out, you know, because it's no fun to have that deep of a hurt. Because I feel like, you know, maybe it was one of these things where you thought this person was always going to be there for you, always, you know, and then they turned out to, you know, hurt you, cheat on you, stab you, betray you, do something. You know, so I feel like Pisces, you know, there's this energy around this that, you know, this is how it is. I mean, there's nothing you can do to change this. So all you can do is recognize it and then make decisions based on what you see. So this new moon, I feel as if you are wanting to gain control and some power back, you know, because I feel as if, you know, maybe you've lost a lot in this whole energy with this person. But I feel like with the King of Pentacles, it's really wanting you to see what you have, all right? Because I think there is a lot that you have gained in this connection as well. So I don't think it was all lost, but I just feel like, you know, this could come up, this hurt. And the reason why it's coming up, because it needs to be dealt with, all right? So if you were, say you're with someone, all right, and, you know, you really love this person, and you find out that they're having an affair, okay? And this is just an example, you know, so we feel like they're having an affair, and then, you know, you're really, really hurt about it, but, you know, you just kind of suck it in, all right, and you don't really say anything. I feel like this new moon wants you to bring it up. And we are in a Mercury retrograde, so whatever it is this person has done to hurt you, it will clear the energy, all right? So it has to come up. All right, so these things are coming up for a reason. And then I feel as if everybody feels better with that King of Pentacles. All right, Pisces, so that's what I got for you. All right, let's turn to Judy. Judy wants to know if she has aliens watching over her. Oh, good, Judy. All right, Judy, let's see. So this is how I do like yes and no's questions. And I just want to ask the tarot, yes or no, whether or not you have aliens, gray aliens around you at this time. So let's see. Grays watching over her. Does she have grays watching over her? And the answer is no. All right, we have the Ace of Wands coming up. So when I have cards, all right, when a card is upright, it's yes, and when it's reversed, it's no. So I feel as if no, there really is not. There's not that energy of grays aliens. Do you have other aliens around you? No. No. So I feel as if you do not have aliens around you, Judy. It's just not coming up. You know, which is good because nobody wants this energy. You know, I'll tell you something. I met an alien, and I remember I was so scared that I told this alien, I said, look, I have a whole list of people who would love to meet you. I'm not one of them. Anyway, I have had my own experience. I mean, I live in New Mexico. There's a lot of alien activity here. But nobody wants him to be attached, right? But anyway, not for you, Judy. All right, we're going back to Anne. Anne, can I ask how this person feels towards you? Maybe he values the connection as well. He's a Capricorn. I got to tell you, as soon as I saw he was a Capricorn, I want to tell you to be careful because Capricorns are workaholics and they love to work, you know, and they love that, you know. But listen, they have another side to them, but We'll see. So let's see, how does this person, this Capricorn, feel about April? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I pick up that he's a very, very much so a workaholic. All right, what's going on? How does this person feel towards April? Oh, look, here's that. Look at this. You know, he feels like you feel that you have this really great connection, like you've known each other your whole life. There's a really nice, sweet connection here. So I really like this. I really, really like this. Let's get another card out. The Emperor. And, you know, he comes out as the Emperor. And I like that because this is somebody, again, I told you he was a workaholic, right? The Emperor, you know, he's, you know, top of his field. I see him looking at you as the Judgment reversed. So I don't see that this is going to happen, all right? But I do think that, you know, there is this real good connection between you, but it's not going to be a love connection, April. I'm just not seeing that. Or Anne, rather, is it Anne? April, Anne. Who am I reading for? Anne. Yeah, the Capricorn. Yeah, he's just not going to do it. All right, Anne, so that's what I've got for you. I'm sorry I called you April. 9 of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is just never going to work. It's just not going to work. You know, keep it as it is, but as a long term, nope, nope, nope. And the Judgment card, you know, maybe, I don't know, Anne, if you've tried being with him once before, but, you know, this connection, it just doesn't, that Judgment card reversed. The next card that follows it is the World card. And I just don't see this. I just see this going, wah-wah. All right. Anyone else out there have a question? Wait, we have Gem Nudist Very Long. I'm a Taurus. Can I trust my female? Ooh, that's a question. All right. We got us a Taurus. And they want to know if a Sag female. Let's see. All right. Can we trust this Sag female? Can this Taurus trust the Sag? Oh, that's good, April. No. You cannot trust this Sag. You know, your intuition says no, you cannot. And I don't feel like you can. You know, so there is something about this Sag. I feel like they just, you know, the sign of Sagittarius, they're the wanderers. You know, so it's always hard to pin down a Sag. All right, who else is out there? Who else is out there? Anyone else? So we got a few people coming and going. I finished my reading and I'm ready to pull some cards. So if you guys want any cards, now's the time. Anne, are you out there? I feel like I need to give you another reading. Shall we elaborate more on you, Anne? Are you still out there? Yeah, again, I got another no for you, Anne. You know what I see, Anne? All right, because I just feel like I have to elaborate a little bit more. You know, this energy, Anne, of the Queen of Cups, you know, eventually he would make you feel so unsure of yourself. You know, that's somebody emotionally is a wreck. So it's better not to be involved with the Capricorn. All right. Crown and Centauri both pull minds about the Sag before I leave her. Are you planning on leaving her? Oh, look. 10 of Swords. I see you walking away. Or she's walking away. That's a female. So she may walk away before you walk away. Because that's what I see. I see her walking away. Yep. You know, but I have these two cards. You know, I feel as if, you know, you made your mark on her, but, you know, this is just not going to happen. This is not going to happen. All right. Yeah, it's a mess. You know what I got? This is a mess between you and her. So, and with the 10, you know, when we have the 10 of Swords, man, that's a lot of stabbing. It's a lot of swords in a relationship. I don't ever like to see the Ten of Swords in a relationship. All right, you guys, listen, I'm going to call it a day. If nobody else has any questions to throw out there, I'm going to move on my way. All right, enjoy the rest of my evening, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of yours. And I will see you all on another day. All right, until then, be well, be happy, and I'll be back. I'm going to try to be back here on Friday. And yeah, we'll see what's going on for the weekend. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye now.